It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. German Marquez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in now for San Diego, Jose Pirela. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Pirela.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. These Rockies guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Lifted into center field. Blackmon is under it. 1 away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Striding into the box, Corey Spangenberg. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Spangenberg, a 27-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackmon going back. Gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. LeMahieu is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
In now for Colorado, Gerardo Parra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Blackmon, a native Texan. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been
swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies 1. Settling in now, Manuel Margot, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. Previous history with German Marquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in, Austin Hedges. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Galvis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Matt Strahm, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Perella.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Perella. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Hara going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Padres on top, 4-1. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. They'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rocks are back within a couple. It's 4-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. Desmond, the runner at third with no outs. Popped him up. Headley has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, German Marquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A man on third with 2 down. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Padres 4 and the Rockies 2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Towards second. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. This could be two. LeMahieu on to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres, but they still lead this one 4-2. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play, and an easy one to turn.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
To first, Hosmer has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Padres 4 and the Rockies 2. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Freddie Galvis. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Missed with a slider.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Margot aboard here at first with nobody out. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And he's safe.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Now batting, Austin Hedges. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Parra going back on it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Standing in now, Matt Strom. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Popped him up. Walters waits on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Perella.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jose Perella. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And the Friars won't let up, as this ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Kyle Freeland answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Will Myers. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Freeland, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 9 and the Rockies 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Trevor Story is on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting. Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around first, he's digging for second.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Perella going back into the bleachers and gone. A two-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Ryan McMahon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line to the right side, but foul. Two and two now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perella moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0 now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. The 2-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Padres 9 and the Rockies 4. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Desmond going back on it. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Strahm. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Pirela. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's the Padres 10 and the Rockies 4. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here.
Chris Iannetta.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 to count. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. It's fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Soft liner towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and Chase had some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Rockies strand 1. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Scott Oberg gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Corey Spangenberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. Story plays it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Osborne.
Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Ball and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hosmer, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And a good effort there by Parra, but he's in there at third.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Into the box, Freddie Galvis.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He went deep back in the 5th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman's after it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Striding in once again, Austin Hedges. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
There goes Margot. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Another throw over. And the runner back. Once more, a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. And yet another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Runner going a second time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Padres lead it 13-4. Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Arenado, base runner at first with 1 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Myers. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan McMahon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, but they still face a 7-run deficit. That'll bring up Tony Walters. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Pat Valaika will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Valaika.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We're through 6 full. Padres lead it 13-6. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chris Russin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Alex Dickerson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose.
In now, Jose Perella.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Parra moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Russin, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Jordan Lyles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jordan Lyles.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Perella is there, makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. LeMahieu is off of first with 2 away. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perella moves over, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail by a bunch. Here's Will Myers. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Recovery throw, he's not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. There goes Margot. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres on top 15-6. So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. high in the air out to center field.
Margot's under it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Kirby Yates enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail in this wild affair. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. This is foul right side. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Walters corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Hedges is retired, and there's 1 away. Next to the plate for the Padres, Kirby Yates, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Story picks it up. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Perella.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Perella. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Padres lead it 15-6. That'll bring up Tony Walters, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Carlos Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's on the move.
He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This year against right-handed pitching, LeMahieu has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In is Gerardo Parra as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1 to Gerardo Parra. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Line towards center field, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
15-6 the final tally in this one. San Diego posted 15 runs in this one. Matt Strahm takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. German Marquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.